Stand back. We shall begin the ritual.
You placed my stone well. I should be protected this close to the tree. We need to summon the Guardians. With their power, we can cleanse this place of Angof's foul influence. Angof's cursed vines prevent the Guardians from getting anywhere near the Weird Tree. Find the vines that grow within the circles of weird blossoms and destroy them. That should allow the Guardians to appear before you.
Retribution must be swift. Angof will pay for his... The Weird Tree must continue to reach for the sky. You must destroy the corruption of air. Heed my warnings and you will survive the vile creature. When I call, come to me. My power shall protect you.
These stones belong to Angof now.
The winds of battle turn against you. Come here and I shall protect you. It is defeated. It is defeated.
This pollution is almost too much for me to bear. Help us restore balance. Destroy the corrupting spirit, and then we can cleanse this place. Stay close, and let my power flow over you.
These stones belong to Angoth now.
The tide of battle turns. To my side, now! It is defeated.
I can feel the oppressive weight of Angoff's corruption lifting. I sense the gratitude of the Guardians, but I also sense fear. Angoff's vermin are afraid. You did well, and I'm happy to stand at your side. Angoff's last wraith nests within the tree. It won't be banished very easily, but the Guardians promise to help you when you're ready.
Destroy this foulness! Set the weird tree free!
The witch's puppet has come. Time to end your interference once and
The spirit casts a spell that should shake the very ground beneath you. To my side, now!
You may have destroyed one of my slaves, but I have so many more.
It's so beautiful. Do you see? Things have already changed. The weird tree has been restored. Thank the Guardians that you did. We were losing this battle, but now things are different. And you, a stranger. It's a wonder. I served in the Lion Guard before coming to the Weird, so I know more about the world. If there are no more attacks, the tree will be fine. A hunter, Gloria Fausta, came looking for help while you were inside the tree. I'm ashamed to say we turned her away. Aldcroft. She said werewolves captured Camlorn and the...
Come to help the great Lord Deal, have you? Ah, another one. Here to work with the great Lord Deal, no doubt. Well, there's no excuse for that. You've certainly heard about the Harpy menace that threatens Daggerfall. Of course you have. My sons and I are here to put an end to that threat. I know you want to help. Start by finding my stupid hirelings. The daggers. They're out gathering information about the Harpies. Know your enemy and all that. You'll get paid once I have enough to complete my research. Off with you now. Bumnog will help you. Interesting fellow. Always fights fair. Who, not what. The Daggers. A mercenary group out of Daggerfall. They're highly trained and extremely deadly. Or so they tell me. They're also lost. But they do work cheap, which makes them perfect for... They left hours ago, and we haven't heard a word since. Only Bumnog returned, which is why he's available to help you. Why are you still here? Why do I have to explain?
You're going to help me find the rest of the daggers? I'm not sure you're dagger material. Your hands look kind of... The daggers were hired to help Lord Deal gather research about the Harpies. We get him what he needs and we get paid. Simple as pie. But now the rest of the daggers are missing. We need to find them and make sure our first mission is... Everyone has to start someplace. Even the Fighters Guild had a... Harpies, eggs, whatever we can bring back so Lord Deal can figure out why these birds... We have to find the missing daggers. Gelvin, our lead. We shouldn't dawdle, so make it... We're an odd bunch, that's for sure. Gelvin found each of us either... A few of us tried to join the city guard or hook up with the Fighters Guild. Wait, is that Gelvin up there? What in Malakath's name is he tangled up in?
Thank you, old friend. Thought I was going to become bird food before you got here.
Wait, is that Gelvin up there?
Hello. That was a bit of a predicament. Help. The daggers don't need any... Oh, who am I kidding? I was collecting unhatched harpy eggs to bring back in the nests above.
is a fresh kill. Be alert. Whatever did this could be watching us.
How in the 8 do you expect to trap a flying harpy with a trap set on the ground? You're an idiot. You know that, right?
You know I hate it when you yell at me, brother. Now calm down and help me figure out how to get a harpy to trip a wire on the ground. Oh. I see the problem now.
Looks like we found the Remley brothers.
By Stendarr, I thought we'd have this figured out by now. We're supposed to be the Dagger's gadgeteer.
Did Lord Deal send you? Well, there's nothing new to report except that my brother is an idiot. Armo placed dozens of traps and he just realized something. Harpies don't walk. Now we're trying to figure out how to salvage the situation. We're trying to capture a few of these creatures. Lord Deal wants to observe the harpies and see if they demonstrate any odd behavior that might explain the recent acts of aggression. But we're still working on our traps, as you can see. We've got some throwing snares. The only problem is the damn harpies are too strong. They need to be weakened before you hit them with the throwing snares. I may have a sword, but Lord Deal said a few. So...
Want to have a chat before we enter the camp. This is a good spot. Let's talk here before we return to the camp. Listen, you've helped the daggers a lot, and we appreciate it. But before we go back to camp, I need to make sure Gelvin has a good head and a good heart. Always puts the daggers first and keeps us on the right side of the law. Of course, that's part of the reason we're still struggling. Sometimes mercenaries can't be too choosy about the jobs they take. This Lord Deal, something's not right with him. Why does a noble care about harpies? But whatever, it doesn't matter. You're not listening. I'm saying that it doesn't matter. He could be a saint or Molag Bal himself.
You can't keep them like this, Lord Deal. They're in pain.
I can do what I like with them. After all, I'm the one investigating why these birdies have become so very, very angry.
When Gelvin gets back, he won't stand for this.
No, you're back. Much more reliable than those damn daggers. I don't see their leader, Gelvin. He didn't come back with you? More gold for the rest of you, I suppose. Now hand over the... I believe we already covered that. Now let me have a look at these beauties. Oh, so round and smooth. Where's the other egg? I was promised 5 harpy eggs, not 4. Didn't they teach you to count? There will be no... Then I suggest you find that bootless lout and get it back. There will be consequences. These are... Dealing with fools and idealists makes me thirsty. I need a drink.
Greedy, ignorant, ugly son of a mammoth's ass. That Deal can go leap in the river. I wish I knew. The rest of the daggers made it back, but there's been no sign of my brother. I had my doubts about getting involved with Lord Deal. I just wish I'd told Gelvin about them. But who are you anyway? Well, you helped my brother and his daggers so far. I only hope we can continue to count on your support. So, listen. I heard Deal's threats. His claim is ridiculous, but he has gold. I think I know where you can find my brother. Whether you agree with Gelvin, me, or the bastard Deal over there, we need to find Gelvin and that egg. I don't want to see my... There's a house on an island directly west of this camp. That's where we first met with Lord Deal. I could see that Gelvin was very interested in the place. I'll give you a head start.
You go and talk to him. I'll wait out here. Remember what I said. Daggers first, ideals second.
Something fishy's going on here. I think Lord Deal hasn't been entirely truthful with us. But how did you find me? Granette sent you, didn't she? I know. I was on my way back when I decided to investigate this place. When we first arrived, Deal and his sons came out of this building to greet us. I figured if there was any place to get any answers, it was right here. Nothing yet, but this whole situation feels off. I'm sure that his lordship hasn't told us the whole truth about the Harpy frenzy. Anyway, I'm not leaving this house until I find something that sheds light on what Deal is up to. You found something, didn't you? What is it? Tell me what you found. Let me see that. What in the name of... Lord Deal's been poisoning the Harpies the entire time. He orchestrated their frenzy, and he claimed he's been trying to help. He's been using us. It's tainted gold. The daggers don't operate that way. We're not common thieves that break the law just to fill our own pockets. Well, we'd have to disband. We'd go our separate ways and hope we can find a way to feed our families. Damn it. This isn't an easy choice. I just can't accept that we'd get our start helping a noble do the wrong thing. Of course, you're right. Deal has to be stopped. I think I know what to do. And if all else fails, I've always been good at improvisation. You've done enough. Just keep Lord Deal busy. It's not up to you to finish this. That's work for the daggers.
Gilvin's sister gave up his location so easily. Now where is that damn thief? And where in the 8 is my damn egg?
What did you say?
How dare you? That's my property. You expect to get away with this? I knew it. You think the guard would believe you? Some street rats who lay a claim against a... You? Friends with the king? Oh, that's brilliant. Really, it is. You must dine with his family on a regular basis? Guards, what in the divine's name are you... Oh, no.
Gelvin killed the bastard? I didn't think he had it in him. It still doesn't change the fact that he botched our entire deal. I told you to talk him out of it. Yeah, I figured that out. His lordship was also behind the whole Harpy menace thing too, wasn't he? Well, it's a good thing I snatched this from the camp when no one was looking. It's not much, but a few gems are better than no gems at all. Why don't you tell Gelvin that you found it on his lordship's body? We don't want him... Well, I trust you. Besides, I need to set these birdies free, and they're not going to be very happy when I do. You've dealt with enough dagger business for one day. Leave it.
I'm sorry I failed you. I know you were all counting on me. Deal's gone, but I don't feel any better. These people depended on me and I failed them. I can't even do one job correctly. What do you mean? The pompous ass carried these around with him? That figures. Technically, we did complete the job. Wait, what am I saying? This isn't right. These gems don't belong. I thought the daggers were finished. But, well, looks like we have a future after all. Here, take this.
Blasted elves. How dare they attack Farwatch? We're not prepared for this. If they launch a full assault, we're doomed. We've got our hands full just trying to stop the Aldmeri Dominion forces. If you could, that would be greatly appreciated.
Quiet. Dominion soldiers are everywhere. Hadir had to recruit a mercenary? Not a good sign. Let me see those messages. By the 8, the Dominion's planning... Thanks, Stendar. That will buy us precious time. We need to douse their...
A little ambushed of all the stupid luck. Our scouting party was ambushed with all the... Really? That what he's... We were sent... It's out of the way.
Didn't think I'd make it. I barely made it into hiding before more of those bastards showed up. But by the 8, it's good to see a friendly face. Yes, I can make it. I even have information.
I thought I was done for. Thanks for finding me. Yes, I think so. But what about Cecile?
How bad does it look?
Good work extinguishing those signal fires. You were clearly in time. There's no sign of an impending Dominion attack. We didn't stop the attack, you did. You've given us crucial time to bring in...
You arrived just in time. Not too badly. Luckily, you got here ahead of their interrogator. Good to see you again. I hate to think what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along. That we did, thanks to you. Now that we're all back together, we have a better chance to put an end to this thing.
Dead, and without a scrap of treasure. You there! You can see me! Who am I? Why, I am Richard Dusant, famous adventurer and treasure hunter. At least, that's who I was. Before the cultist. The renowned treasure of Dresden Keep, of course. Now listen carefully. There will be... The histories I read never specified, but it said that the greatest treasure of the Breton kingdoms was stored here. The heralds are three and... There are a number of possible offerings in my bag. Yes, the histories.
the treasure of Dressen Keep.
Selenin, je epeia ven, eve ne goria, he. Returns. I told you to go. How fortunate for you. But no one ever considers. What a presumptuous question. Such temerity. You are... Yes, I intended to aid the Direni against the Alessians. I hoped to get land from King Relethiel as a reward. My brothers bound me here, so I could not participate. They never returned for me. did. Well, I'm glad to hear that, at least. Forgive me. I have been languishing alone for a long time. Can you release me? You would need to destroy the relics that bind me. The seal of anchoring, the Animus Needle, and the Soul Prison.
Who is it? Who comes to these ancient corridors after all these years?
I can feel the grip of those accursed anchors. In truth, I do not know. My people are long gone. I could move on to Aetherius, or I could remain in Tamria. See what became of the land after the Elysians were defeated. Truer words have rarely been spoken. Thank you for setting me free.
You are the first to come here in many long centuries, since this place was sealed. I despaired of anyone ever finding their way here. I am the High Librarian of Dresden Keep. I was charged with protecting our greatest treasure, the combined histories of the earliest days of High Rock. Do be careful with these. Indeed, our patron is Hermaeus Mora, the scryer of the heavens and he who determines the tides of fate. These treasures have been sealed away for too long. Hoarding knowledge is worse than hoarding gold. Take this index. It contains the names of all the volumes and scrolls the keep contains. You must give the Dresden Index to someone who can make use of it, such as a scholar. Like a civilized person, you may...
You returned. What did you find? Was it jewels, ivory, gold? What? There's no fabulous treasure? There's no gold? I died for a bunch of moldy old books? Ah, cruel fate. I wish I had a book before all this that would have told me what was in this stupid old keep. I plan to meet my friend Belinway in Aldcroft after I recovered the keep's treasures. She's in the Mages Guild. Indeed, I know she'll be interested.
What is it? I'm afraid we've got a bit of an emergency at the moment. I don't know anyone who goes by that name, I'm afraid. Our Duke was kidnapped. Perhaps she was taken along with him. I certainly wouldn't. We have a bit of a situation with Duke Sebastian of Camelot. Our bumbling town watch allowed the Duke to get kidnapped. That's the damn blood. Lieutenant Harim was scouting. Why, His Grace is the Duke of Camelot. What else is there to say? He loves his people and they love him. I could guess. With most of our force besieging I'll choose it.
My enchantments are superior to anything you'll find anywhere else in the city. De Bella's silky breeches. Look at the books on this list. This is unprecedented. Where did Richard find such a thing? What a spirit? Ah, Richard. I knew you would get yourself killed one of these days chasing your beloved treasures. The Dresden Index? Remarkable. I'm sad that Richard died. But the information in the keep will be invaluable to our scholars. What a magnificent find! I don't...
I'm going to flay that fool orc alive.